Hello. Welcome to Citizenship Pro, your ultimate guide to U.S. Citizenship Interview. In today's video, we'll be covering the updated 2008 version of the 100 Civics Questions for the U.S. Citizenship Test. We'll go through the questions slowly and in random order to help you prepare effectively. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more helpful videos.
When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4th, 1776. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? "18 and older." Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. Who vetoes bills? The President. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. Who makes federal laws? Congress. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. Name one of the 2 longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. Who is the Commander-in-Chief of the military? The President. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. What are 2 rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of speech. Freedom of religion. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. In what month do we vote for president? November. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? Six. Who was the first president? George Washington. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense, Secretary of Education. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? Two. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. What does the president's cabinet do? Advises the president. What is the economic system in the United States? Market economy. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. What are 2 ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. Who is the governor of your state now? Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4th, 1776. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. When was the Constitution written? (1787). Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. What did Susan B. Anthony do? fought for women's rights? During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion or not practice a religion. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older.